We are in the couple of days past the first week of July. Kind of slacked a little bit in keeping up with the YouTube video. Um, it was the July 4th weekend and the holidays. Oh, what's going on there with that light back there? Let me actually turn that off. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see me, but one second. All right, so hopefully you guys can see me. Open up this window. Creeper status over here, but can't really mess with this camera like that. Anyways, sorry about that. This is the recap of the first week of July 2018. And guys, we didn't do so good. Uh, Towards the end of June, we made a big push to get rid of some old inventory just so I can have some more funds to expand. Been kind of on a, I guess, mission to get more listings up. I'm shooting for 400. So at 400 listings, I should be making about net 2,000. Uh, but we'll see. Because at about 200 listings where I'm at right now, I make about 1,000. So I'm looking at doubling that. So it's kind of a challenge. But um, so we made 417 gross. We're down about 54% from last month, and you can kind of see the graph right here. So let's go ahead and go into the 5 things I did sell. Some of them good, and some of them we barely made by, but like I said, I'm just getting rid of my bad buys and pre-owned inventory, and just making a big push into new stuff or volume as well. First thing I sold here was Welco Army 10 combat boots, and if this loads properly, there we go. Nothing too crazy. This was actually from my personal collection. I do have quite a few things left over from the Army. Was enlisted for 5 years, and it's just time to get rid of some of these things. I listed about 3 pairs of boots, and then the fourth pair, the soles are actually coming undone, just because they've been in storage for so long. But sold them for 14.99 with a plus shipping of 720. No money in them, so that was all profit aside from the eBay fees. And let's see if we got our, yeah, it's about $7, nothing too crazy. But it was free, laying around the house. I figure I'd list it anyways. And second item, Van's Authentic DX Veggies. Now these have been pretty popular actually. I believe I sold a pair on eBay and Macari. I want to say on Poshmark as well. So I'm gonna have to find some more of these. They're pretty popular at the moment of this video. I paid. Let's see. My computer is slacking today. 21.87. Sold them for 53.73 after eBay fees of 17.70. Profit of 14.16. So I think I have about 4 pairs of these. It's one of those multiple quantity listings, which I'm a big fan of, and kind of how I'm building my strategy now, just because I am more consistent with newer things aside compared to thrifted goods. So not too bad. Let's see if I actually close this out if it goes a little faster. Next item, I think this is one of those items I was just trying to get rid of. I think I put it on sale as well as promoted it through promoted listings, which does seem to help. New Balance 574s. I have, let's see, I think I had $43 into these. Yeah, 43.28. I bought them at Marshall's about almost a year ago, so I have been sitting on these for one of those bad buys. And yeah, so 65.43 after fees of 1984, profit of $2, $2.30. Now, this was early on, before I really got the hang of retail arbitrage and what to pick up and what not to pick up. I think what influenced me here was I picked up some New Balance nine something 993s or nine something Heritage, which had sold for 99.99. Thought I could repeat the success, but I was pretty naive when I picked these up last year, and yeah, finally getting rid of them. So got my money back and good riddance. And then speaking of getting rid of Purgatory, here's these Corel vintage boots. You may have seen these on my Instagram at the Austin Gentleman. So I had them listed for 96.31. Put a 30% sale just because I was trying to get rid of all my pre-owned goods. And the reason behind that is I have a limited space here. I live in a 600 square foot apartment, and just having pre-owned goods takes up a little bit more space. I have to clean them, and I'm just trying to, I guess, automate reselling as much as I can and balance a full-time job and go out and enjoying life here in Austin, Texas. So, but I did take a best offer. So for clarity, let's see, 78.47 is what I sold them for, and after fees and the cost of the item, which is 17.47, I made 34.73. I definitely could have held on to these, but definitely making a big push. I have most of my inventory in one part of my apartment, but the Amazon side of my apartment is starting to build up pretty quick, and the boots are something I need to get rid of because it's taking up that space. And lastly, one of those, I guess, they weren't really bad. I just had to wait on them, but I was getting to the point where they're taking up space, and I really had rather have that space and the cash to use it in something else. Um, Bought these at a Nike clearance store. I think this was when I was still relatively new to reselling. Oh, what's going on with my computer? Fan kicked on and everything. So the Nike Kobe ADs, picked them up for 43.28. I sold them for 66.17, and yeah, like $3 profit. I sold two pairs, and one thing, even though these sales weren't great, I did get a lot of my cash back, so I did make a big push this past weekend on my pickups, and I picked up about 18 pairs of shoes. I have them already listed, and I think I sold about three already. So I think the different way I'm approaching this is working. Um, and I just gotta stay away from picking up bad things or bad buys, but it's all part of the game as long as you get your money back. But overall, it's kind of a mediocre weekend or week rather, and yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you all are doing better than me. And, it's all smiles. We'll see how next week does. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time.